So you think you want a custom bike? It's not as simple as just picking some colors and calling it a day. It can be overwhelming, there's endless decisions, it can take forever, and if you get it wrong, you're stuck.
My glasses are so fogged up.
In this video, I'll go through each step and share expert tips to avoid common pitfalls. Plus, why working with a local bike shop can be the cheat code for this whole process. The first step is all on you. Are you looking for an all-road bike, a gravel bike, a cargo bike? Think of what type of terrain you'll be riding and what features matter most. Like frame material, special components, colorway. It can be a lot. There's a ton of information and it's easy to get overwhelmed. But we don't have to have all the specifics right now. Just a rough idea. Next, it's time to find the right builder. The goal is to find a builder that specializes in the type of ride or vibe that you're looking for. Some good resources to finding different builders are the Radavist, Instagram, or events like the Made Show. Each builder has a different style and expertise. It's really about finding the right match for you. Some builders I would suggest are LaMarche Bikes, East Coast, beautiful steel that brings the vibe. Stinner Frameworks, steel and titanium with some of the best paint in the game. Rodriguez Cycles out of Seattle, over 50 years in the game, making some of the best steel travel bikes on the planet. Number 22 Cycles, East Coast, US made titanium exclusive with an attention to detail that is unmatched. And I hope to be buried with this bike. Check out their websites, hit them up if you have a question. All of this is going to help you dial in who's the best fit for your vision. This next step is the least romantic, yet arguably the most important step to this whole process. If you're going custom, your bike should match your body and riding style perfectly. That's why this crucial step before any bike is built is a professional bike fit. Some builders may offer this service, or you can work with a local bike fitter to dial in your exact measurements. Skipping this step is where regret starts for a lot of people. I mean, why go through all the effort if you're just going to leave out one of the main reasons for having a custom bike built? Just doesn't make any sense. If you like custom bikes and cycling counterculture, feel free to subscribe. It's easier than joining a cult. Although it's not a cult. Although it could be. A great fit ensures that your custom geometry makes all the difference. And from my experience, this is 100% true. A custom bike feels like nothing else. Regardless of the material the bike is made out of, how it feels to sit on that custom bike is remarkable. Just want to sit on it. Once you have your bike fit, the fun begins. You'll work with your builder to confirm the geometry based off of your measurements, and you can use those measurements on your other bikes. You'll confirm materials, colors, and any other features that your builder offers. This step is about dialing in the vision while keeping a foot firmly planted in reality. And a word of advice: don't get too precious about this process. Trust your builder, and remember, a design that tries to do everything well does nothing well. We've all been there, enjoying the freedom of the bike, not a care in the world, when suddenly, everything changes. I was injured in an accident. Bills were piling up, stress was overwhelming, I didn't know where to turn. Then I found Bicycle Law. They're not just attorneys, they're cyclists who face the same challenges we have. Here's how it works. First, we sit down for a free consultation. Then we investigate every detail, building your case. Finally, we'll fight diligently to get you the compensation you deserve. It's like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Now I can focus on getting back on the bike. With Bicycle Law, you're not alone on this journey. They're here to guide you back to the freedom you deserve. Hit the link below to contact Bicycle Law today to get you back in the saddle. This process can get overwhelming very quickly, but there is a solution. The expertise of custom build bike shops like Portland's Cyclepath can really make a difference. They see and build a wide range of bikes every single day. They can offer insight on different builders you may or may not have considered. They intimately know the whole process, which means they know what works and what won't. They can guide you through different parts and components you may not have thought of. Plus, they'll handle the final build of your bike based on your fit measurements, which sets the stage for future service and support, which is inevitable, and key for a long-term relationship between you and your bike. And your next bike, and the one after that, and the one after that. And unlike your boss, Cyclepath doesn't care where you live. They'll work with you whether you're local or free range. After locking in the design, be prepared to make a lot of decisions. Wheel set, seat post, tires, group set. You'll make choices that balance performance, aesthetics, and personal preference. Decision fatigue is real. Remember the bike shop? They help a lot with this part. And custom paint is a whole thing. Don't be surprised if your builder has a template to go off of. This is designed to make everybody's life easier. Seriously, your bike doesn't need the colorway and all the logos of your fraternity where you realized your true calling is a tank top enthusiast.
Oh man.
Custom bikes have long lead times, so get the deposit in early to secure your place in the queue. It can often make sense to get a deposit in before getting a bike fit. In some cases, this can actually speed up the process, getting you in the queue sooner rather than later. And if your builder works with a shop, this is where it can be easier for everyone. The shop will work directly with you to figure out components for the build, which can actually be more cost-effective and offer greater control over the finished product, and allows the builder to focus on what they do best: build bikes, not send emails. Once your bike is built, it's time for delivery. Or if you can, pick it up in person and do a final fitting. This is the moment to do any final tweaks to make sure everything is dialed in. And if it's at a local shop, they'll be there to support you, from fine-tune adjustments all the way to regular maintenance.
Happy new bike day.
Now take your rig on its first ride and notice the difference in how it feels in fit and performance, knowing it was built just for you. But note, for some people, it can take a couple rides before it starts to feel familiar. Others will notice it right away. Also, I'm curious, who would you like a custom bike by? Built by the builder. Now, to get a true understanding of all the parts that go into a crazy build like this guy, you'll have to watch this video, where we go over all the bits and pieces on this crazy custom number 22 drifter.